I found out I wasn't invited to my best friend's wedding. On the day it happened, I didn't see it on social media. I didn't hear it through gossip. I got a text that said, "Why aren't you here?" At first, I thought it was a joke. Some kind of misunderstanding. I stared at my phone, reread the message, and felt that slow, sinking feeling in my chest. My best friend Jake and I had known each other for almost 15 years. Middle school, high school, college. We were the kind of friends who didn't need to talk every day to know we were solid. I helped him move apartments 3 times. I drove him to job interviews when his car broke down, when his last serious relationship ended. He slept on my couch for 2 months and barely spoke to anyone else. So when he told me he was engaged, I was genuinely happy for him. I shook his hand, hugged him, told him I was proud. In my mind, being at his wedding wasn't even a question. About 6 months before the wedding, Jake casually mentioned they were keeping it small. Just close family and friends. I didn't think much of it. That still included me. At least, I assumed it did. Then small things started to feel off. People we both knew would bring it up. They'd ask, "So, are you nervous about the speech?" Or, "What color suit did you end up choosing?" Every time, I laughed it off. I said I hadn't gotten the details yet. I told myself invitations get lost all the time. Weeks passed, then months. No invite, no date confirmation, no address. One night, I finally decided to ask him directly. I didn't want to sound insecure, so I kept it casual. "Hey man," I said, "I haven't seen an invite yet. Did you already send them out?" There was a pause on the line. Not the kind where someone's thinking, the kind where someone's avoiding. Then he said, "Yeah, things are a little complicated right now." That was it. No explanation, no reassurance. I waited for him to say more. He didn't. After the call, I just sat there staring at the wall, replaying the conversation. I told myself I was overthinking it. 15 years of friendship doesn't disappear without a reason. I trusted him. Then the wedding day came. I remember the exact moment. I was at home, scrolling aimlessly, when my phone buzzed. A mutual friend had sent me a photo. Jake was standing at the altar, smiling. He looked relaxed, happy, surrounded by people we both knew. The caption said, "Can't believe today's finally here." My chest tightened. I refreshed the message. Checked the date. It was real. A few minutes later, my phone rang. It was Jake's cousin. She sounded confused. She asked, "Hey, where are you?" Everyone keeps asking. I didn't know what to say at first. Then I told her the truth. I wasn't invited. There was silence on the line. Then she said, slowly, "That's strange. You should be here." That's when it hit me. This wasn't a mistake. This wasn't a lost invitation. It was a decision. Later that night, after the reception, I called Jake. I didn't yell. I didn't accuse him. I just wanted to understand. I asked one simple question. Why? There was another pause. Then he finally told me the truth. His wife didn't like me. She thought I reminded him of his old life, the version of him before her. She didn't want anyone at the wedding who knew him too well. She wanted a clean start. And Jake agreed. I felt something inside me break, quietly. Not anger, just disappointment. I asked him one more question, the only one that mattered. "Did you fight for me?" He looked down and said, "I didn't want to start my marriage with an argument." That answer hurt more than not being invited, because it told me everything. It told me that when it came down to it, I was easier to let go of. I congratulated him. I told him I hoped he was happy. And then I walked away. We don't talk anymore. Sometimes I still see wedding photos pop up online. Smiling faces, perfect moments. He looks happy. And part of me is glad he is. But another part of me wonders how someone can erase 15 years so easily. How loyalty becomes optional. How silence replaces friendship. I don't hate him. I just don't recognize him anymore. And I still wonder, was I wrong for expecting loyalty? Or was he wrong for choosing comfort over friendship? What would you have done?